Hello traders and welcome to the NinjaTrader 8 Hacks series. In this video we're going to go ahead and focus on basic entry and FX Pro. Within this video we're going to go ahead and cover understanding the market display, submitting orders, modifying and canceling orders, adding or removing ATM targets, and basic entry versus FX Pro. As a reminder, trading does carry significant risk, and all information in this video is provided for educational purposes only and is not an offer or recommendation to trade future stocks, options, or Forex. Here we have the basic entry window for NinjaTrader. So you can see up here in the top you have this blank window, and here it tells you all the orders that are pending or working in the market. It will give you its status, the action, the type, the price, how much of your position is remaining, and the option to go ahead and cancel. Just below that we have the current ask, the current bid price, and the last price. On the right column here just tells you the size that's available, but you can always change the size with the quantity. You can certainly get fills, especially in the Forex market, at majority of quantities that you go ahead and pick, whether it's mini or standard contracts. Under here, it'll go ahead and let's go ahead and buy market. It'll go ahead and tell you the size of your current position. Also tells you your average entry price. So if you are long or short at multiple price points, it'll go ahead and give your average entry here. It'll tell you how much you are up or down in terms of points. But you can also left click this and it'll change it from currency to percentage and all the way down to pips. So this is telling us that you are down 1.1 pips. Down here under type, you have the option of doing a limit order, market, market if touched, and stop market orders. Now, if you click on limit order, you can have the option of putting in your limit price here. You can use the up down buttons here. If you hold control down, it'll move a full pip instead of a micro pip. And you can go ahead and always put in your own price here as well. Just type it in. If you go to stop market, you'll notice this window grays out, and now you can only put your stop price in here as well. Under instrument here, you can go ahead and click the drop down and pick any instrument that you like within Forex here. Also here we have the search glass or the magnifying glass. You can always come here and put in whichever currency that you'd like, and you'll see that populated there. Go ahead and go back to Euro. You can TIF stands for time in force, so you can go from day to good till canceled. Quantity is the size of your contract here. You can always hit the quick button here to pick a predefined setting. You can always go up and down here as well. You can always also put in your own size here if you'd like, just by typing it in. Account, you can switch between a SIM and another account here, how many accounts that you have. ATM strategies are here. You can go ahead and click on this drop down and pick on whatever strategy that you'd like. So if I want to go ahead and buy market, now you see the lightning bolt telling us that this is an active strategy here at this point. You have your target and your stop here as well. You have the option to go ahead and cancel your orders. You can right click and you can either cancel this order here as well. You can increase the price of your stop market. As you can see, it increases it by 0.1 pips. You can decrease it. You can do if you have set up an auto break even or auto trail, you can go ahead and set those up here, or go ahead and make sure those are configured correctly. You can cancel all the orders here if you'd like. You can keep this window always on top. You can show the tabs, as you can see down here in the bottom. You can export, find, print, share, or go into properties. If you go into properties here, you can always select, every time you enter a trade, you can select the active ATM strategy on order submission. We recommend keeping it there. You can change the grid font so you can make these letters a lot bigger for you. You can display the P&L unit. You can change that as well. And you have a couple different options here that you can go ahead and adjust the window with. Colors and columns as well. Under the window here, you have the buttons here. So you have break even. And so if you have a stop strategy in here, you can go ahead and put the stop to break even just by left clicking this button here. You can buy on the offer or sell on the offer. You can buy market or sell market. You can buy on the bid or sell on the bid. You can also reverse a position here if you like. So what this will do is, if I am long a position, along 10,000 units here, with an average entry of 112.11, I can go ahead and reverse that and it's going to go ahead and close that position and then enter a short order to go ahead and go short the market here. You can close the position just by clicking there. And any orders down here that you go ahead and put, so if I put a limit order at 1209, you'll notice that order is here as well. I can put another order here, and you'll notice that I have two orders at that same price, and you'll see this little S here saying that they're stacked. If I right click, I can go ahead and cancel this order, increase the price of a single order. I can go ahead and unstack it so it's two separate orders here as well, or I can go ahead and restack it, or I can go ahead and cancel all the orders here as well. Another function here, if I right click and I click on OCO order. Now any order that I do pick, I'm going to go ahead and click that order and pick 5 here. And now these orders will go ahead and be OCO orders. So if one triggers, the other one will go ahead and cancel. Go ahead and cancel those orders out. You can also click simulated orders and you'll see that populated here as well. Now very important, if you want an OCO order, make sure that the OC order is set there and go ahead and put your orders in. If you put the orders in and then put OC, they will not be triggered as OCO orders. One will not cancel the other. So make sure that you go ahead and have this OC selected here before you put your OC orders or simulated orders here within the market. Here I have FX Pro here on the right hand side and basic entry here on the left. Now if I go here, you can just type simply over the window and go to any currency that you like. Same thing here. You can do both, so just click on the window, left click anywhere, and just type over it. Again, you'll notice a lot of the same functions here. So if I am long here, you'll see 10,000 units and gives me your average price, and the open and the profit, open profit and loss is displayed in pips here. You can also left click on this and line this up so it also reads in pips. What this is set up for though is the Forex Professional with the handle price here, the pip, and the sub pips here. Same thing on this side. And you'll see the red arrow and the blue arrow. So this is indicating an uptick coming into the market, and this is indicating a downtick coming into the market. You'll also notice the spread here, gyrating between 1.3 or whatever the spread is. And you have a lot of the same functionalities with buy bid, sell ask, sell, put a sell order in the market or a buy order in the market, break even and close here as well. And as far as functionality and layout, everything else is pretty much the same.